So once Christmas hits and we have our Christmas break, I start getting really excited about the next year. Am I the only one who does this? I start thinking, okay, what's going really well? What things are we going to learn next year? And then we start up back in January, and we go through January, February comes, and then I start thinking, like really thinking about the next year. And then March comes and I'm like going crazy about all the exciting things I want to do next year. And this happened to me last year too. Am I the only one that this happens to, or do you guys do this all the time? I don't know, because this is only my second year homeschooling, so I'm not super experienced. So I don't know if it's just like a new homeschooling thing or if everyone's like that. So let me know, especially if you have been homeschooling for a lot of years. Let me know if once, you know, spring comes around, even late winter comes around, if you like start revving up and getting super excited and planning for next school year. So it hit me really hard this last week. So hard that I just like bought a ton of stuff, like so much stuff. And a few of the things are for this year, but I just got super excited and I bought a ton of books and art supplies and different things. So my stuff is supposed to come today. Some of it's already come. I've got 2 packages here that have come. And the rest is supposed to come today. It's 4:50 right now and it's supposed to be here by 6:30, and I'm just like waiting and waiting for it to come. So hopefully it will come soon and I'll be able to open up the boxes and show you guys all the cool stuff that I got. While I'm waiting for all the other stuff to come, I will open these up and show you guys what I got. This one I think is a book. Let's see. It's kind of fun when you forget what you ordered, because then you're surprised when you open it up, am I right? Yes, it is a book. The Most Wonderful Doll in the World. And this one isn't necessarily for next year. This one is on the Good and the Beautiful book list, and it's a Caldecott Honor, and it's a level 5, which is my daughter's level, and she has been just going through books so fast. And so I wanted to get her another book to read, and I thought she would really, really like this one. And also, what is it about? I think it's about, this looks a lot lower level than level 5. Let me go check. I need to go check and see what level it is. Hold on. Alright, I got my binder. I just printed it out, my Good and Beautiful book list. It's easier for me to have physical stuff instead of needing to get onto the computer all the time. And then I can like make notes and highlight things and stuff. So, yes, it is level 5. And it says, it's a charming story about a girl and her doll and the consequences of letting lies get bigger and bigger. The book promotes honesty and kindness and features beautiful illustrations. So we have a little problem in our house lately about telling lies. And it's not necessarily just one child. And it's not like all the time. But anyway, I just thought it would be really good. And I'm a sucker for good illustrations. They're like old-fashioned and black and white with some watercolor. I like them. They're beautiful. Yes, definitely like the illustrations. This will be a really quick read for her, but that's okay. It'll be great. I just love having more good books because can never get enough good books. All right, this, I know what this is. I do know what this is. That's loud. This is watercolor paper. So this is 140 pounds, so it's really nice and thick. And I've been learning about wet on wet watercolor. I can't talk. Wet on wet. And we have done a little bit of that, but it hasn't worked that well because the truck is here. Yes. I'm so excited. Oh, that's heavy. All right. We got a couple packages here and a box full of stuff. I actually ordered more stuff too. So this all came from Amazon, and then I ordered some stuff from Rainbow Resources, which hasn't come yet. Apparently I'm out of shape because I just came up this with this big box and I'm like breathing heavily. All right, my kids, at least one of them wants to help unbox this, so I'm going to video them opening it and then I'll talk to you a little bit about each thing, maybe. I don't know.
I just made a haul.
Alright, commence with the box opening. Alright, I'm going to move this nice, expensive paper. This paper is so thick, you guys. It's going to be so good for watercolor. So let's do that.
These are big, thick fingernails.
I has hardly any. Ow.
Oh, by the way, this book is for your level 5. It'll be a super fast read, I thought.
Oh, yeah. Mom!
It's going. Go for it. Go for it. Open it up. Go for it.
Can I open this one?
Yeah, you can open that. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Alright, thanks you guys for helping me open these. I'm going to explain everything real quick. So I'm going to have you guys go out just so it's not super noisy.
Okay.
If you want to take your favorite thing with you, like, you can take these. That's fine. I don't need to explain those. The dry erase markers. You want to take a book to look at? That was fun. The kids had a lot of fun opening those boxes. And they took a couple things, but most of the stuff is still here. So let me start with explaining a few things I got for myself. So I got this little journal, as I said, while we were opening, just because my journal was full. And then these I got for, okay, I have this mama bag. And I got this idea from another YouTubing mom. And she has a mama basket, but I have a bag so I can carry it around a little more easily. And then I've got this in here that I write down notes on like what my kids are learning, different things as they like have been doing, and especially like the unschooling part of our day. I try to get done with our school day really fast, like before lunch. And then I just want to take notes of the things that they're learning that's not our formal schooling day. Or like, you know, any struggles they're having, any accomplishments they did, things like that. And I also keep track of their allowance in there. And then I have my day planner. And then I've got my art stuff. And I will put a link to the video about the Mama Basket because I got a lot of this stuff from her recommended things that she puts in hers. But I really like to draw and nature journal and stuff. So this has colored pencils and pens and highlighters and different things that I can use for that. And also when I'm studying other materials. And then this also has like our nature stuff because I usually take this out when we go on nature walks, and then it's got first aid things and all that in it. So it kind of doubles as an outing bag and the Mama Basket thing all together. And then I also will put any books that I'm currently reading in here. But this goes in here, and this is a calendar insert. So right now I've got my planner and I've got this, and I kind of use both of them to plan, and some of the stuff is duplicated in these, and this is really heavy when we're out hiking. And so I thought for next year I'm not going to have the planner, even though I really like this one. It's cute and it's functional. I'm just going to have this. And so I got these calendar things to put in there, just blank calendars, and it is weekly, I think, or monthly. It's got the full month, and then it's got the weeks, and there are 3 months in each one. So that's gonna be, oh, I don't know why I always scratch my face. Seriously, I need to stop doing that. Okay, so that is going to allow me to consolidate, because I've been writing like the books they read in here and the books they read in here, and I'm gonna get rid of this big heavy thing so I can carry it around more easily. Put these in here, have all my stuff just in this little one, because I'm not a huge planner. I don't write a ton of details and stuff. So I think this will totally suffice. And then these are just bands to hook these in. So yeah, that was that. That is that. This is that. Whatever. Another cool thing about this bag, and I'll put this bag up here too, is that it can be a shoulder bag, and then it also converts into a backpack. So it's really cool, and I really like the Chala. Like, I wanted to get a Chala bag. I have a little Chala purse, and this is a little Chala raccoon, but the Chala bags are super expensive, and this was very affordable, and it's been really good quality. I've had it pretty much all year. And then I have to show you my little avocado cat. I actually designed this and had it made, but I had to order 100 of them, and I keep thinking I need to put these on Etsy and sell them. So once I actually get those up, I'll put a link down there in case you want to buy a cute little iron-on avocado patch that I designed. So that's kind of fun. All right, so that's the mama stuff. Now let's go to the books. All right, so I realized that we don't have any fairy tale books, like zero in our house. I mean, we've got lots of really great picture books and lots of really great books. Obviously, I love buying books, so we have tons of them. But we didn't have any actual fairy tale books. And my littlest one, who's 7 now, he like doesn't know any of the fairy tales. And if you are at all familiar with Waldorf, like the fairy tales are a huge thing. And even though we didn't really focus on it this year, his official first grade year, we're going to focus on fairy tales this upcoming year. And I really wanted to get fairy tales with absolute beautiful illustrations. And so I looked and I looked and I looked and I like watched all these reviews and these flip throughs and things like that. And I'm happy to say that I'm very pleased with these ones that I settled on. They are illustrated by Scott Gustafson, and they're classic bedtime stories, classic storybook fables, and then the other one I got is, here it is, classic fairy tales. So my son has that one because he really was enjoying looking at these and reading these. So these illustrations are totally amazing. I love them. And I love the size of the book. I just like to have a big oversized book with beautiful illustrations. Look at that. Okay, scratching my face again. I'm sorry, it just itches. It just itches. Okay, I'm not going to flip through all of these, but very pretty. Very, very pretty. And I knew I wanted to get Jack and the Beanstalk because we said something about Jack and the Beanstalk a while ago, like several months ago. And my littlest one was like had no clue what Jack and the Beanstalk was. So I'm like, okay, we for sure need to get one with Jack and the Beanstalk. Yeah, and I haven't read these yet, obviously, because I just barely got them. But I am happy, happy, happy. Look at that cute pug. It's the Emperor's New Clothes, and it's a pug. That is adorable. Oh my goodness. I love these illustrations. So pretty. Hi, did you need something? No? Okay. Alright, then I also got The Garden Adventures of Griswold the Gnome, and I checked this out from the library, and I loved it. I love the illustrations in this too. And this one, oh my goodness, these I love even more than the other illustrations. And it's such a cute story too. So cute. So I just thought I really want this book. I've been wanting it for a while. And since I went on a shopping spree, I added it to my cart because I really have been wanting it for a while. You know when you get a book from the library and you're just like, oh, I just really want to keep that book. Like this is one that we'll look at again and again and again. So I'm excited about that. All right, let's take a break from the books and we're going to go to the art stuff, the chalk. So I got several different kinds of chalk. I haven't really done anything with a chalkboard this year, even though we're doing Waldorf style and chalk is like a huge Waldorf thing. But I ordered some chalkboards. They have not come in yet. I ordered 2 of the same size. They're 24 by 34, I think. And the reason I haven't gotten a chalkboard before is because we don't have a homeschool room, so I don't have anywhere to mount it. And I was trying to think of, well, how can I do a chalkboard with the lessons, but then not just have this big chalkboard sitting around. Are you stealing another book? Will you bring back that blue one so I can show it? Okay, Nick is reading it. That one's really cool too. All right, they're stealing some more books. That's fine because I already showed these ones. Okay, so this is a display easel and stand, and it was only $15. So I'm not going to open it and unfold it. Well, obviously I took it out of the box, but I'm not going to unfold it. But my idea was to use this easel and then set the chalkboard up on the easel, and then I can take it down and store it really, really easily out of the way when I didn't want it just up in our living area. So I'm going to do a full review of these chalks because I got 2 different kinds of chalkboards. I got several different kinds of chalk, And so I'm going to experiment with them and see, like, is the more expensive chalk really worth it? Is the more expensive chalkboard really worth it? Or are we fine to just do the less expensive stuff? Like, will it work okay? So I got this little pack of Rembrandt chalks. Now this is one of the most expensive ones, and it was recommended by the Waldorf-ish, the people that run Waldorf-ish. So I actually bought their course about I think it was like Introduction to Waldorf Art or something. Mostly because I wanted to learn more about chalkboard drawing, but also the wet on wet watercolor and the different materials that they use. So this is the brand that they really recommended. Very expensive. If you get like a whole pack of these, it's like $70. So these were on sale. This was only like $7 for 5 chalks. So we'll see how that does. And then I got the Prang, which was super inexpensive. I'm going to have to just put the prices up here on the screen because I totally don't remember how much these were. And then I got just plain old white chalk. This was like less than $1. And then I got the Violetto, the brand Violetto soft chalk pastels. I also have some pastels that I had before I even got married or had kids. So I'll try those too, and I will, like I said, make a video and we'll see which ones are the best. Alright, I got some paintbrushes because our paintbrushes are getting kind of yucky, and I didn't really have very many of these bigger 1-inch ones, and so I wanted some more of those. If these are nice, these are horsehair, which is nice because it's a nice natural fiber. These weren't too expensive, but they looked pretty good quality, pretty high quality, pretty good quality, whatever, however you say that, I don't know. So we'll try that out with the wet on wet and see how it works. And speaking of that, I have the art paper. Hold on a sec. I just wanted to show you guys my kids here flipping through these books as I'm videoing. So they like the books too. Alright, so this watercolor paper I got is, and this is not the pad I got, I just showing you the size. This is 18 by 24, and I know it sounds really big, but we actually use these for our main lesson books, and here's an example of it. So, well, first of all, let me show you what we do. These are so nice and thick. They're going to be awesome to watercolor with. So I just fold it down the middle, and with this where it's thicker paper, I might not fold it, I might have to use a ruler or something. So I fold it down the middle and I cut it, and I fold it in half. And so that gives us a really nice size for our main lesson books, and plus then you get 2 sheets out of 1. So most of our main lesson books are this size, and then we put them together. Yeah, and I will also go through a flip through of some of our main lesson books once we're all done with this year and we've got them all bound and ready to go. But that's why I got this size. And I got them, one reason to get it so early was so that I could cut it and make it into a main lesson book and see how it's going to work to do the wet on wet in a main lesson book. Because I think it's going to be kind of tricky where you're like folding the pages together and you can't do wet and wet on both sides. So I'm thinking we'll do one side, and then on the reverse side of that, you know, we'll write and stuff about the story or whatever we want to say. So hopefully that will work. Hopefully that will work. Yep, I already showed the paintbrushes. I already showed that. Okay, so I don't know what this is. I seriously don't know what this is. I'm going to open up and see. This is what happens when you don't have a good memory, right? Or when you order too many things. So many you can't remember what you got. I'm sure it's something that I need. I mean, come on. Oh, okay. It's not that exciting. It's not that exciting. It's dry erase cleaner fluid. So we can clean the dry erase board. Is that super exciting? It's kind of exciting. Not super exciting. Alright. Alright, so the last thing we have are these chapter books, and I'll just show you what they are. I'm not going to go into detail, but these are all books from the Good and the Beautiful book list. Hey Ken, I need to show it, please. Oh, he's going to hold it. Okay, this is The Courage of Sarah Noble. We've got Stone Fox, David Livingstone, Africa's Trailblazer. So some of these are for next year because we're going to possibly be studying Africa. I'm going to have several different subjects that the kids can choose from. The Adventures of Geraldine Woodkins. I just thought this one was super cute. Look how cute that is. Kisses from Katie, that's another Africa one. I already showed this one. Squanto, Friends of the Pilgrims. Actually, this one we are going to be reading in a couple weeks because we are finishing up our main lesson book about Native Americans. And then Summer of the Monkeys, I remember reading this in middle school and I actually really liked it. So it's a good book that I thought my kids would enjoy too. And then the Storm book. So those are the fun books that I got in this haul. I will have another haul coming up. Oh, no pictures. I know, but you know what? There's no pictures in here, but guess where the pictures are? In your mind. Yeah, when you read, you see pictures in your mind, right? Come here and we'll say goodbye. Come over by me. Do you want to come say goodbye?
Yeah.
Here, sit around so you can face the camera. Layla, do you want to? Or no? Okay, ready? Set, go. Bye! You're supposed to say bye with me. Bye! Because you're the cute one. You're the cutest one. You're cuter than me. Alright, bye guys. Thanks for joining. I will have another book haul coming up. And I also need to I need to post my shrimp video, which isn't really... Shrimp. Remember when we got shrimp? We got them like forever ago and I have never posted them. So those of you who are my fish fans, I'm going to be posting that one soon too. So we're going to have the chalk drawing comparison with chalkboards and different chalks. My second haul with the other books and things coming. And the shrimp video. So stay tuned. Bye.